Hello, you absolute legends, and welcome back to Creating. This is the 5th episode of STL review, and we're not going to be reviewing any STLs today. Yep. This video is to discuss the god-awful monstrosity known as Thingiverse. Using Thingiverse was like being punished for being interested in 3D printing in the first place. If 3D printing is your girlfriend, Thingiverse is like the dad that you're never quite sure if he likes you or not. It's slow, it's clunky, the UI is ugly, and it's full of bugs. I mean, seriously, they haven't fixed a bug with downloading all the files for months now. I mean, just look at it. It doesn't let you download all the files at once. That's a core functionality. The 3D printing community is filled with memes about Thingiverse's servers, and every now and then I read a comment that goes along these lines. Someone with resources is going to come around one of these days, and they're going to build a platform that's exactly like Thingiverse, but one that works. And that's exactly what happened. A new platform, actually an old platform, overhauled and rebranded from a brand all us nerds love. Printables by Joseph Prussia. You know what is a strong giveaway that Printables was built to replace Thingiverse? This feature, right here. Thingiverse import. They put it right there for you to find. They know how much we all hate Thingiverse, but we had been putting up with it because there was really no other option. Now you can quickly move all your projects over from Thingiverse to a website that actually works smoothly. Although this feature did not work for me. I tried a couple times, and if I'm doing something wrong, you can let me know in the comments. By the way, the profile page and the designs page on Thingiverse is the exact same URL. Another one of those ubiquitous bugs, I suppose. All in all, the UI is snappier, the branding seems smarter, and the aesthetics are subjectively better. There are more subtle things that I like about the new site. The default sorting on the Explore page is newest. This would give new creators a chance to get noticed, and these little things do matter, you know. This means that a person won't have to go promote their new designs on websites like Reddit for it to get noticed. I like these new filtering options. They let you pick based on the length of the prints or the weight. It still remains to be seen how accurate these are going to be, but I'm really glad that the option is there. I also like the fact that it includes filters for SLA and FDM printables. That is a very nice touch. The contests are nice. It promotes a healthy creator culture, I believe, and obviously a chance to win some cool goodies. One of the most interesting new features is the new reward system. It's quite cool. You get rewarded Prussia meters, which is a weird name, by the way. Let's just call them points. You get rewarded points which fill up your Prussia meter, and you can then exchange these points for actual rewards like spools of filament or some cool Prussia merch. There is one major feature that both Thingiverse and Printables lack so far, and that is the option to sell your models. People want to make a few bucks off of their hobby. And I think it's alright to expect that much, because a lot of these models are really exceptional. The only website that I know that allows you to sell models is Cults 3D. It has its own problems, clunky UI being the chief amongst them, and an overabundance of advertisements being the other one. Printables has promised that they would soon be adding a feature that allows creators to sell their models. But in the meantime, what I personally do is that I make two versions of my models. Both are identical in every way. I put the free version on Thingiverse, now on Printables. And if someone feels like it's worth a few bucks, I put a paid version that they can buy from my Etsy page. Personally, as a creator, I see no reason to go back to Thingiverse. As a maker, it still has a bigger repository of prints, but I don't see that being the case for very much longer, unless MakerBot decides to do an overhaul of its website. If you have been a viewer of my STL review series, you know that I assign scores to the things I review. But that only makes sense when there is a big number of things in the segment you are reviewing. In a segment with 3 alternatives, I think ranking makes much more sense. And as far as that is concerned, do I like Printables better than Thingiverse? Hell yeah. Hope it stays that way. Let me know your thoughts on whether or not Printables would take over Thingiverse, and why has MakerBot ignored Thingiverse so bad when it has such a huge potential. If you like my work, consider supporting me on Patreon. My social media is on your screens. If you like this video, you know what to do. If you didn't, the other one works just fine. Hit subscribe, and until next time, just keep building.